Yes! Hi everybody, and welcome! You have tuned in for car concert number 10. This is TV theme songs. As always, just a little introduction. This is a weekly concert series. Hi everybody. Happens every Monday, 12 p.m. Central Daylight Time, where I broadcast from my car. And, the way it works is y'all set the theme, and then y'all request the songs that fit the theme, and I learn them up. And every Monday I go live. That's what we're doing. And while it's only once a week, it does provide a way to keep engaged with y'all and be interacting with you. And it's kind of at least the frontier, we're on the cutting edge of my life, where I'm the first casualty. So, as always, I ask for you to share this live stream. Actually, whether you're watching it live or watching a video, it helps me out. If you like what I'm doing and you want to support me, it's easy for you to do. Couple clicks. Send it out there so I can reach more people, maybe earn some new fans. Earn the fans, they say. So, yeah, I'm going to get going. I appreciate all of you so much. And, I guess it's worth acknowledging, like I said, I'm inviting you into, the forefront of my life experience right now, which is, has me engaged with a lot of health concerns and health care and self-care. But also, you may notice that the video quality is not all that much better. Hopefully the audio is good for all of you. I just want to acknowledge that up front, and that is due to the fact that my wife and I have been ordered to self-isolate because someone at her work tested positive for coronavirus. Thankfully, we have received negative test results, although we don't know. You need to stay quarantined to see if it develops. And so just want to acknowledge that I wasn't able to drive to the library or anywhere else with stronger internet. Kindly, the farmers who rent the little cabin to us allowed me to pull my car right up next to their house so I can get the best signal I can. This is rural internet. I thank you for your understanding. So, with that little piece said, and with, again, the reminder, please share this out. Get it out in front of more folks as we get going here. Thanks again. Love you all, and welcome. TV theme songs. Just like every week, there's more depth in it than I could have imagined when y'all picked this theme, and that's the blessing I get for doing this work, is I get to be surprised every week. So, first one is a request by Terry, who is a nurse among a very large community of nurses, and what a time to be a nurse. So, this song goes out to you, Cricket. Out the door, just in time. Head down the 405. Gotta meet the new boss at 8 a.m. The phone rings in the car. My wife is working hard. She got up early again today. Well, I know what I've been told. You've gotta work to feed the soul, but I can't do this all on my own. No, I know I'm no Superman. Ooh. love online. You think you're doing fine, but you're just plugged into the wall. And that deck of tarot cards won't get you very far. There ain't no hand to break your fall. Well, I know what I've been told. You gotta work to feed the soul, but I can't do this all on my own. No, I'm no Superman. Ooh, I'm no Superman. Ooh. You crossed the finish line, won the race but lost your mind. Was it worth it after all? I need you here with me, 'cause love is all we need. Just take a hold of the hand that breaks the fall. Well, I know what I've been told. I gotta break free to break the mold, but I can't do this all on my own. No, I can't do this all on my own. No, I know I'm no Superman. Ooh, I'm no Superman. I'm no Superman. Ooh, I'm no Superman. Ooh. I feel my wings have broken in your hands. I feel the words unspoken inside, and they pull you under, and I would give you anything you want. No, you were all I wanted. All my dreams are falling down, crawling round and round and round. And somebody save me. Let your warm hands break right through and save me. I don't care how you do it, just stay, stay. Come on, I've been waiting for you. I feel my wings have broken in your hand. I feel the words unspoken inside. right through and save me. I don't care how you do it, just stay. Come on, I've been waiting for you, just save me. Save me. I've been waiting for you. All right. That one was requested by my sister Maple. And that is, of course, the theme song from Smallville, where a 30-something-year-old man plays a 16-year-old, and we all played along. Yes, if you are, if you're tuning in within the last couple minutes during those songs, I would appreciate it if you would share this live stream. Help me reach some more people. Do like and follow my page. You can ring the bell. Yeah, because that would help me out in my efforts. Making your way in the world, everything that you got. Take a break from all your worries, it sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away? All those nights when you got no lights, the check is in the mail, and your little angel hung the cat up by its tail, and your third fiancé didn't show. Sometimes you wanna go where everyone knows your name, and they're always glad you came. You wanna be where you can see the troubles that are all the same. You wanna be where everybody knows your name. Roll out of bed, Mr. Coffee's dead, the morning looking bright, and your shrink ran off to Europe and didn't even write. And your husband wants to be a girl. Be glad that there's one place in the world where everyone knows your name, and they're always glad you came. You wanna go where the people know people are all the same. You wanna go where everybody knows your name, where everybody knows your name, where everybody knows your name, yeah, where everybody knows your name, yeah, where everybody knows your name. Let's hear it. Let's hear your name. Comment where you're listening from. It's always fun for me to look back through the comments and see where folks were tuning in from. Yeah, never too early to mention that I need a theme for next week. Yes, if you're a new viewer, these concerts every Monday, 12 p.m. Central Daylight Time, are themed by you, the audience. And then the songs are requested by you, the audience. And then this guy with this face learns them up and sings them at you. So thanks for coming into my car again. And, oh goodness, I could have done any number of versions of this next song, as there were so many on the show, but I'll just go with the standard one, and I hope you enjoy. This was requested by Bryce Parks and a few others. Thanks, Bryce. Little box boxes on the hillside. Little boxes made of ticky-tacky. Little boxes on the hillside. Little boxes all the same. There's a green one and a pink one and a blue one and a yellow one, and they're all made out of ticky-tacky, and they all look just the same. And the people in the houses, they all went to university, where they were put in boxes and they came out all the same. There's doctors and there's lawyers and there's business executives, and they all are made out of ticky-tacky, and they all look just the same. And they all play on the golf course, and they drink their martinis dry, and they all have pretty children, and the children go to school. And the children go to summer camp, and then to the university, where they all are put in boxes, and they all come out the same. Little boxes on the hillside. Little boxes made of ticky-tacky. Little boxes on the hillside. Little boxes all the same. There's a green one and a pink one and a blue one and a yellow one, and they're all made out of ticky-tacky, and they all look just the same. And the boys go into business, and they marry and raise a family in boxes made of ticky-tacky, and they all look just the same. There's a green one and a pink one and a blue one and a yellow one, and they're all made out of ticky-tacky, and they all look just the same. Yes, no, maybe I don't know. Can you repeat the question? You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now, and you're not so big. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now, and you're not so big. Life is unfair, so I just stare at the stain on the wall where the TV been. But ever since we moved, it's been empty. Why I am in this room, there's no point in explaining. You're not the boss of me now. You're not so big. Oh, you're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now, and you're not so big. Life is a test, and I confess, I like the mess I've made so far. Grade on a curve, and you'll observe I'm right below the horizon. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now, and you're not so tough. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. Oh, you're not the boss of me now, and you're not so tough. One more, yeah. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now, and you're not so tough. Life is unfair. Aye, what a show. What a show that one was. For Malcolm in the Middle, of course. Well, I hope everybody's doing all right. You know, I don't invite you all into my car to try to sell you, positivity or some sort of lunatic cheerleader stuff about how everything's okay. I don't focus the entirety of the concert on the woes of the world or that there's a pandemic, but I do try to deliver these performances as if there's a pandemic. We ought to be able to interact and and continue living in acknowledgement of it. So again, that's why I'm broadcasting from a top secret location while I'm in self-isolation. This doesn't count. You're more than 6 feet away. And yeah. And I say that just to remind you all that, not to be a bummer about it, but we're not just around the corner from the pandemic being over. It's healthier to be real about these things. And I say this from a position of self-isolating for 2 weeks again. This is not the first time I've had to self-isolate for weeks. And it sucks. It sure sucks a lot less than dying of a plague. So, while vaccines are being distributed, and while assistance is being worked out, because I know it's tough for people. It's tough for a lot of people out there, and lots of people are hurting economically too. So I don't know. With love, we need to proceed knowing that the end of what's happening is not just right around the corner. We've got a ways to go, folks. So all the more reminder to support each other and to be in contact and check in on your friends and your family, and do your part, because while it's likely that some very powerful forces in, we'll just say, the commercial pharmaceutical industry are certainly going to take as much advantage as they can of the situation to drive a further wedge between people and, I don't know, their own cultural types of medicine or non-Western medicines, which they're both very real. But it's just harder for industry to make money off of off of non-Western medicines. And obviously they're not the same thing. When you need certain type of medicine or surgery or whatever, you're not going to slap echinacea or golden seal on your broken arm. But come on, we got to be able to hold them both together. So, even though we can acknowledge something like that, we still all got to do our part. We've got to do our part. So, please wear your mask. And please stay informed, and voting is going to matter more than ever before. And the funny thing is, you can say that every election, every time, and it's true. Okay, this next song, it gets a little silly. This was requested by Sammy. And I had to draw a line. Some of you folks will notice that your request didn't make it. We were starting to veer off in the request into like cartoons, which isn't quite, I'm being a stickler about it, isn't quite TV shows. I think cartoons kind of managed to be their own category. We could do a cartoon day if someone wants to suggest it. Again, throw suggestions for next week's theme into the comments, please. But a couple of them made it in. A couple of them made the cut, including this next one, which is hilarious. And thank you, Sammy, for prompting me to do it. Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Race cars, lasers, airplanes. It's a duck blur. Might solve a mystery or rewrite history. DuckTales, woo. Every day they're out there making DuckTales, woo. Tales of daring, do bad, and good luck tales, woo. Yeah, see what I mean? When it seems they're headed for the final curtain, cool deduction never fails, that's for certain. The worst messes become successes. DuckTales, woo. Every day they're out there making DuckTales, woo. Tales of daring, do bad, and good luck tales, woo. Danger, watch out behind you. There's a stranger out to find you. What to do? Just grab onto DuckTales, woo. Every day they're out there making DuckTales, woo. Tales of daring, do bad, and good luck tales, woo. Yeah, danger, watch out behind you. There's a stranger out to find you. What to do, just grab onto some DuckTales. Oh, DuckTales, woo! Every day they're out there making DuckTales. Alright, that last part's not actually part of the song, but I didn't have an ending prepared, so I did that instead. Thanks, Sammy. DuckTales! And goodness, in learning that song, I looked back and was reminded once again about how cruel it can be sometimes when they remake things, because I ended up finding the new DuckTales and was like, ugh, what is that? And then I found the old DuckTales and I was like, oh, thank goodness. Yeah. Oh, and I played the Cheers theme song earlier, requested by Jess, and I forgot to mention that if you haven't thought about this, I encourage you to wonder over it and maybe go on to IMDb if you like to waste a little time there. That the show Cheers is actually just a program on the holodeck of, Star Trek Voyager. You can look in the casting and it's practically all the same cast, and so we can assume that they were all going into the world of Cheers to get a little break from their space exploration and whatnot. So how crazy, how clever for Cheers to have been running for all those seasons without ever giving away that it was just a program on the holodeck, a simulation. An assimilation. You will be assimilated. Yes. Which I saw a lovely image of Dolly Parton with the Borg stuff on her, and it said 7 of 9 to 5. It was a meme. Har, har, har. Funny. So this next song I'm going to do, again, it doesn't quite fit the theme, but I can never say no to a request like this. Also, I'm going to sight read it. I'm just going to own that. Didn't practice this one. I pulled it up, copy and pasted some stuff over. It's off the internet. Who even knows if it's right? Who even knows? Let's find out together, shall we? This was requested by Myra, who's also a nurse. We love nurses. Thanks for caring for us. Thanks, Myra. Love you. Let's see. A little collection of the chords. I'm going to do my best, folks. That's what you're here for. It's kind of that, we'll do it live attitude. Okay. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles, heroes in a half shell, turtle power, the world's most fighting team. Okay, they're the world's most fearsome fighting team. They're heroes on a half shell and they're green. When the evil Shredder attacks, these turtle boys can cut 'em no slack. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles, heroes in a half shell, turtle power. Splinter taught them to be ninja teens. Leonardo leads, Donatello does machines. Raphael is cool but crude, and Michelangelo's a party dude. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles, Turtles in a half shell, turtle power. There you have it. There you have it. You know what? I was scared going through that because I love the Turtles so much, and when you love the Turtles as much as I do, if you screw it up, then you gotta walk around with a shell full of shame. Not really, though. I only say that in joking because, gosh, we could use less shame in this world. That's for sure. Yeah. Don't shame thyself and try not to shame others, Don't yuck anybody else's yum. We can be embracing of difference without trying to cast away that which we don't agree with or don't completely align with. This one is kind of a similar situation because I don't know the show at all, but it was requested by Little Phoenix, and so I'll fall on my face for Phoenix. Here you go, Phoenix. This. I'm gonna slip on this banana peel for you. So 104 days of summer vacation, and the school comes along just to end it so that annual problem of our generation. It's just finding a good way to spend it, like building a rocket ship, or fighting a mummy, or climbing up the Eiffel Tower, discovering something that doesn't exist, hey, or giving a monkey a shower, surfing a tidal wave, creating nanobots, or locating Frankenstein's brain. It's over here! Of finding a dodo bird, painting a continent, or driving my sister insane. Phoenix! And as you can see, there's a whole lot of stuff to do before school starts this fall. So stick with us, cause Phineas and Ferb are gonna do it all. Like building a rocket ship, or fighting a mummy, or climbing up the Eiffel Tower, discovering something that doesn't exist, hey, or giving a monkey a shower. So stick with us, cause Phineas and Ferb are gonna do it again. Are gonna do it again. Bah! You know what? Phoenix, if you see that, and it doesn't, if it doesn't meet your standards, write me a comment. Let me know. Yeah. Okay. Well, you know, we're cruising through. I will say that if you're enjoying yourself, or if you feel so inclined for whatever reason, your reasons can be your own. I don't need to know them, but if you feel so inclined, I've provided the tip information, and I welcome your tips. You know, put another way, one might ask themselves, what are artists and musicians doing in these strange times? What are they doing during this pandemic? Well, here's an answer. Here's what this guy's doing. My answer is trying to do essentially digital busking. You know, a little bit of learning your requests. I'm putting this out there. I'm asking that you share it with more people, and I'm asking for your support. And it really is much like busking. It's based around small dollar donations. You know, if you're tuning in and you're enjoying yourself and you're checking in every week, when you feel so inclined, pitch in a couple bucks. It's a nice compliment to me, and I like to see who's watching in that way, and those small dollar amounts add up and they have real meaning. So much appreciate the grassroots support. It's really what I need to be successful. And considering, mark my words, that this type of live streaming is going to remain after the pandemic as a new form of art making. You know, not entirely new, but it'll be strengthened, and it now has a foothold. And so I ask for your help in establishing myself in this new avenue of music making. And you can do that by sharing this, by liking and following my page, by going over to YouTube at River Glen Music and subscribe to my YouTube page. And yeah, and any donations would be welcome. This next request is going to be a little bit silly, and I really appreciate it for being so silly. So what Barbara asked for was, she requested Gilligan's Island, but then as a way to torture her other, she has requested that I superimpose the lyrics to Amazing Grace over the theme to Gilligan's Island. And upon reading that, I thought to myself, that sounds so dumb. I love it. And I encourage you all, you can make weird requests. There are no rules. These are my car concerts, and I invite you all to be weird with me. So, gonna try my best and see what we come up with. So you all know the Gilligan's Island. I mean, some younger people out there, I knew of it, but I've never seen Gilligan's Island. You know, so I can hear a tale of a fateful trip that started from this tropic port aboard a tiny ship. The mate was a mighty sailor, the skipper of brave and true. 5 passengers set sail that day for a 3-hour tour. A 3-hour tour. The weather started to get rough. The tiny ship was tossed. If not for the courage of the fearless crew, the minnow would be lost. The minnow would be lost. You get the idea. 3-hour tour. That's the part everybody knows, right? 3-hour tour. Yes. But just doing the theme of Gilligan's Island is not painful enough. So here we go. Amazing Grace superimposed over top of it. You're welcome, and I'm sorry, and suffer. Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Now I see. Was grace that brought me safe thus far. And grace, my fears relieve. How precious did that grave appear. The hour I first believed. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. How sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. That saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. It kind of seems like something you should be speeding up, right? Like, amazing grace, how sweet the sound, saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. And for a 10-hour video of me doing that, subscribe to my YouTube channel, @Glen Music. Once I reach 30,000 followers, I will publish the 10-hour video of me doing that. I have it recorded, but the link is set to private. Only those truly on the inner circle have access to it. My 10-hour video series. Y'all aren't ready. I'm working you. I'm getting you closer and closer. Okay. We got just a couple more for y'all. This one is a little nod to a show that I know my nephews Alam and Judah are watching. I'm so glad for them that they're watching. It's a show called Attack on Titan, and I won't make it very far into this. You'll see why in just a second. Here's the best I can do. Oh, I'm on the wrong melody. It's an epic fail. Oh no. So obviously it's in Japanese, which, you know, I did travel to Japan. Not that that is necessarily relevant to the attempting to sing this. And I knew in trying to pick this up, it was going to be a delicate, fine line because, you know, I don't want to be mocking or being inappropriate. But what's ended up happening is with, you know, I've got to learn a whole new set of tunes each week. And as I, you know, am picking up these songs, some of them are quicker than others to slip back down. And if I can't hold on to at least the starting note or some memory of the shape of it, I end up in moments like this where I look at the song and it looks like it's freaking written in Japanese, and oh my god, it is in Japanese! And I don't know how the melody goes, but Attack on Titan's a bomb show. So, you know, there's a minute to acknowledge a bunch of requests that didn't make it in. You know, come and listen to a story about a man named Jed. Poor mountaineer barely kept his family fed. You know, I'm not gonna do Beverly Hillbillies. There was Hey Hey We're the Monkeys. Hey, we're the monkeys. Not really doing that. Gosh, True Blood was requested. There was Family Matters, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Thanks, folks, for making all these requests. Obviously, I can only learn so many songs. And the reason I'm not playing all of those is because I learned these last two. And now I'm going to share them with you. So I'm going to do one more here and then an encore over on YouTube. This one was requested, and whew, what a tune it is. This is the theme song from the show MASH. if I please. The game of life is hard to play. I'm gonna lose it anyway. The losing card I'll someday lay. So this is all I have to say. Suicide is painless. It brings on many changes, and I can take or leave it if I please. The sword of time will pierce our skin. It doesn't hurt when it begins, but as it works its way on in, the pain grows stronger. Watch it grin. Suicide is painless. It brings on many changes, and I can take or leave it if I please. A brave man once requested me to answer questions that are key. Is it to be or not to be? And I replied, oh, why ask me? Suicide is painless. It brings on many changes, and I can take or leave it if I please. Yeah, suicide is painless. It brings on many changes, and I can take or leave it if I please. What a song, right? Woo! I suppose that does prompt me to just say out loud that if you're someone out there who is contemplating suicide, or has contemplated suicide, or it's a hard subject matter to talk about openly, but I guess I'll put it this way: I don't want you to kill yourself, so please don't. And furthermore, because I know that I have an understanding that a lot of folks struggling with that are, they're hurting a lot, and that trauma and that hurt can really bury someone down inside themselves. And I will just try to do my best to say this to maybe break on through a little bit, which is to say that no matter what thoughts you're having, being caught up in yourself and any fantasies or temptation about removing yourself and relieving everyone else, or you're such a burden on everybody or all that, just remember that that's not actually true. And that if you do kill yourself, what you're doing is dooming someone that you know and love to find you. So please don't kill yourself. Please don't do that to someone that you know and love. There's help available, and asking for it is tough to do. But you know what? It's a mystery where we come from, and it's a mystery where we go to. But we're here, and there's some sort of obligation to that. You were born, you exist, so you're here with us, and we need you. Now is our time, and it's our job to figure out what that means, and to figure out how to answer the call of our times, and to do our spirit work, if you can get down with a more hippie term like that. But truly, it could be culture work. There's lots of work to be done, and we need you, and you're here, which means you're obligated, and even if you're hurting, we'll take you. We'll take you how you are. So that's my little message there. And so I'm going to invite everyone on over to YouTube now for the encore. Come on over, folks. One last song. Come on over to YouTube. Jacob's going to put the link up. Follow me over. I've got just enough battery life for one more song. Please share this video, whether you're watching it live or the recording. Follow my pages. I've got a full-length concert of my original music on April 10th. You can find that event on my Facebook page. And I'll also be doing a fun little blitz of fiddle tunes through the entire month of April, which is to say I'll be doing a fiddle tune each day to try to raise attention and a call to action for folks to like and follow my page. I'm going to try and reach 3,000 followers by the end of April, so I'll be asking for your help in that. All right, meet me over on YouTube. Let's go. Here comes the final song. Golden Girls. I got this shirt from Maple. Woo! Thanks, Maple. And this is the closing number. I love y'all so much. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a friend. Thank you. Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. I'm not ashamed to say, I hope it always will stay this way. My head is off. Won't you stand up and take a bow? And if you threw a party and invited everyone you knew, well, you would see the biggest gift would be from me, and a card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. 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 If it's a car you like, I'll surely buy you a Cadillac. Whatever you need, any time of day or night. I'm not ashamed to say, I hope it always will stay this way. My hat is already off. Won't you stand up and take a bow? And when we both get older, with walking canes and hair of gray, have no fear even though it's hardly here. I will stand real close and say, thank you for being a friend. I want to thank you. Thank you for being a friend. I want to thank you. Thank you for being a friend. I want to thank you. Thank you for being a friend. Oh, the best part, here comes the bridge. And when we die, float away into the night, the Milky Way. You'll hear me call as we ascend, and I'll say your name then once again. Thank you for being a friend. I want to thank you. Thank you for being a friend. I want to thank you. Thank you for being a friend. I want to thank you. Thank you for being a friend. I want to thank you. Come on, everybody. I want to thank you. 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 I want to thank. I want to thank you for being a friend. Woo! Yeah, I want to thank you. Yes, I want to thank you. I want to thank you. I want to thank you for being a friend. Yeah, I want to thank you all for tuning in. This has been Car Concert number 10 TV theme songs. I've got just a couple seconds left to say thank you. Thanks for being my friends. And thanks for being supporters of me as I wade into the waters of digital music making. So, yeah, whether you're watching live or watching the recording, please share this. Please like and follow my page. It all helps me. It really does. It's small dollar donations and small assistance in promotion. Grassroots support is what I'm asking of you folks. So if you'd be so kind, I'd appreciate it. Ring the bell. Follow my page. Be on the lookout for my full-length show on April 10th. And get your comments in for the theme for next week. And then make your requests, especially if you're watching for the first time. I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you. Make your requests known. I want to thank you. I want to thank you. I want to thank you. I want to thank you for being a friend. I want to thank you. Thank you for being a friend. I want to thank you. Thank you for being a friend. I want to thank you. Thank you for being Much love. Try to be good to yourself and good to others. Do your best. That's all I ask of you.